The latest trade data is out and it shows a weaker beef trade situation. So Derrell, is this a trend for beef exports and imports?
Well, we're watching the first 4 months of the year. We've got data for the first 4 months of the year, and it does show that exports are down a little bit for the year to date, and imports are up a little bit. So, we're watching this closely. Our expectation has been, and probably still is at this point, for modest, increases in beef exports and perhaps even a slight decrease in beef imports as we go forward. But the first 4 months is different than that, so we have to watch this trend going forward.
Is this situation similar to pork and poultry?
We're also seeing for the first 4 months of the year that pork exports are down and poultry exports are down. So, the entire, U.S. protein complex is struggling a little bit in global markets right now. Some of that may be due to exchange rates. A stronger dollar in some markets is having an impact as well. And it may just be part of the overall dynamics in global protein markets.
So with the news of the latest news with the swine fever situation in China, is that going to impact protein prices at all?
Well, there's been a lot of expectation that the loss of pork production in China would result in a boost to global protein markets. And I think we still expect that at this point. We haven't really seen it yet. Nobody really knows just how bad the situation in China is, but it's going to be a big number. They're going to be looking for alternative, pork sources, including the U.S., even though we've got a trade disadvantage right now. But more than just pork, they're going to be looking at additional, poultry protein, beef protein. So all of the markets are likely to get some sort of boost from this, either directly or indirectly. But it's not clear exactly when and how much that will kick in.
While the cooler weather might not seem like it, we're pretty much in summer. So how is the beef demand looking in the United States?
Well, and I think the weather situation is a testament to that. For the last 2 years, 17 and 18, beef demand, we've described it as sort of pleasantly surprising. It's helped support beef markets probably better than we expected, given the increase in production we've had. This year, we may be returning to a little more normal situation, or at least not that pleasant surprise. And part of it is the fact that we've had lots of cooler, wetter weather so far. We haven't really had good summer grilling weather yet. Hopefully that develops here as we get closer to the 4th of July. And there's some other macroeconomic issues and some of these trade issues kind of weighing on the economy. So when you combine some of that concern, more so than reality at this point, about the U.S. domestic demand situation, plus the weaker trade situation, there's a reason why we need to watch beef demand going forward and see if that's going to continue to be sort of a limiting factor on these beef markets.
All right, thanks, Derrell. Derrell Peel, Livestock Marketing Specialist here at Oklahoma State University.